Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of Checking In with Brando. And today, oh my gosh, I have a legend in the building. I have, she holds to me a track star. A track star is what they would call her. My girl BK, my girl Brinn. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm solid, man. Today your birthday. What you done so far?
Woo. I had a big breakfast. Otherwise, I just traveled back to my boyfriend's house. So nothing too fancy, you know?
Okay, that's smooth. That's smooth. Something nice and low key. Man, what you been on? What's the legend been on?
What have I been up to? So I'm an admissions counselor here at UAU. So I'm still in Fayette.
Okay.
5 years later, still here.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, just in my master's, still in school.
Okay. It's
Pretty low
cool.
key, you know?
I feel you, man. How's getting your master's? Like, how's that going for you?
8-week classes is still a thing, so it's pretty manageable. One class at a time instead of three is even better. So it's pretty easy.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Man, like, how does that like compare to like when you get your undergrad, your bachelor's?
I think it's
With the
easier.
for real? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're only focusing on one class for 8 weeks, and it's just like more discussion based, less papers and like assignments. So super low key.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, we gotta pause that. You said it's easier? I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I promise you.
Okay.
So much easier.
Okay. So what you getting your master's in now?
So it's business administration, like general, but I'm transferring into the healthcare administration.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
what motivated you to do that?
So I got my bachelor's in health service administration, and they just implemented health administration. So I'm like, why would I not switch to that, get that emphasis in healthcare?
Okay, that's smooth. That's smooth, man. Like, how
Yeah.
was your summer? Like, what are you doing anything big? What you do?
Um, did I do anything big this summer? Probably the biggest thing I did was road trip to South Dakota.
Oh, that's a mission.
4-day trip, so super fun, super
Talk
laid
about
back.
that. Talk about that, man.
Oh, 10-hour drive.
Oh,
But, super nice to get away. I started my full-time job back in October, so it was a nice little break from reality. And then,
mhm.
I've just been working and schooling all summer.
Okay, I feel you. I feel
I'm
you, man.
pretty boring now, superstar. Pretty boring.
I can't believe that the legend is born. Come on, man.
I know. It's a different life.
Man, like how is that road trip? 'Cause that's something different, you know. It's like that's a way for you like to really connect, like just like to yourself, and you kind of like cut off the world in a way.
Yeah. I think I'm still adjusting to it, honestly. COVID kind of ended that senior year. So I think in a sense, I don't want to say coping, but dealing with that change so early.
Mm,
I had that chance to go back to the fifth year, but I thought, moving forward was more important at the time, getting a full-time job, paying for bills.
right.
But so, yeah, I kind of stepped away from track early. I miss it sometimes, but, you know,
Yeah. Did you
yeah.
watch the Olympics?
Oh, yeah. Did I watch the Olympics? Come on. Track
I'm
and
just
field.
asking. I'm just asking.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's the one thing
Okay.
about the Olympics, I must say, I'm going to watch the track and field events. Maybe not everything else. I maybe need to pick up like on women's soccer because like we do have a cold women's soccer team. Like they do have a
Yeah.
nice squad. Yeah, I've been hearing like good stuff as of recently about the men's like U.S. team. It's pretty decent. Like they want to come up, but I for
Yeah.
sure watch track now.
Best sport. Can't miss it.
So what was some of your like favorite events like you watched like from the Olympics?
Oh, man. Sprints are always incredible. The 100-meter women's,
Yeah, yeah.
400-meter hurdles is always cool. But definitely, throwing events are near and dear to my heart. So
Oh
Definitely watching
yeah.
those.
You a record breaker. Come on now.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, like how did you like get into track?
So I have two older brothers, and they always did it in high school. So I did it in like club track, and then I was like, I gotta try and be better than my brothers, being the only girl. So just kind of followed in their footsteps. Went to college D1 for track, so I was like, I got a little bit of that in my blood, so I'm gonna try. And
Okay.
it's just my favorite sport.
I feel you. Did you like learn? Excuse me. I just got done eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Still stuck in your throat.
I had to like clear it real quick. It was right here. Oh man. But like, what was like some of the life lessons you learned like while you competed in track?
I think probably the most important is like humbleness. I think being humble gets you the farthest.
Yeah.
Trial and error, when one thing doesn't work, don't give up, keep working. I don't know, like hard work all the time matters. Like you can't lack off in practice, that's how you become better. I think being a college athlete kind of just put in perspective like how full-time job it is. You know what I mean? You were a student athlete for a little bit, but it's like you're going to college to get academics, but then you're also a full-time student athlete at the same time. So I don't think high schoolers understand that till they get to college and they're like, holy cow, the commitment.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's when you really learn how much you really love like whatever sport you participate in.
Exactly. And I think I love track and field. Like it is my absolute favorite. I want to coach it someday, but I think you all come to that point where you're like, do I really love it this much? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially football. Like football is crazy commitment. So I think that's the biggest.
Yeah, it was a few times. I'm just like, sheesh, oh my gosh.
I don't know how you guys do it. Whew.
Like I'm not like my freshman year, like after like the regular season was over, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cause like I remember like in high school, like I'll just go participate in track like to have fun. But I was like, I'm not even doing track, so like, I guess I'm gonna have a whole bunch of time until like maybe March or April, something like that. Like, this ought to be cool. Boy, was I wrong? What was I wrong? I was dead wrong. Had lifting. I'm like, at first I'm thinking, all right, so we don't have games no more. We don't have practice no more. We don't got film. Oh, this is about to be a breeze. This is about to be cool. And I'm not gonna do track. So I don't have to worry about being like the all season this and that. Oh my gosh, morning lifting, bruh.
Right?
Conditioning. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Full-time job.
Oh yeah, I know you remember Z now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that was
Coach Z.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He made like having him as a strength and conditioning coach. That kind of made me realize, like, damn, like I kind of do like lifting. This thing is kind of fun, low key.
Same, absolutely same.
Yeah.
Sophomore year was like a turning point for weights. I'm like, I want to get better. I could be strong.
Yeah, because at first I'm like, man, do I really gotta lift weights? Does it really translate in this and that? But then like the way Z did it, it was like I've never seen lifting be done like this.
Exactly. I remember the first day he came in, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like he was so intense, rules, hands on the hips, push-ups. But I wish everyone could experience him. Like he just changes lives,
Because he was so he was really intense, but he was like really cool though. It's just like he just didn't tolerate laziness, And that's something I really respected.
Yeah, because he saw the potential in each one of us.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Z was a good man, bro.
Yeah.
Are you ever like watch track like, man, like I wish I was still like doing it right now?
Oh, still going like, what do you mean? Like lifting intensely, like competitively, or?
No, like throwing, like still participating like your events and stuff.
Yeah. I just I wonder how far I could throw,
Okay.
Being a year out, like come in, probably not throw very far, and be like, yikes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like over the summer, like I've started a lot back in on my cardio. And, like I've been like hitting the track and stuff.
Yeah.
That first day I was out there, I was never this low before, bro. It was crazy. Me and my boy Corey, I'm just like after running like 50 yards, I'm just like
Winded.
yeah. I was like, oh my hamstring. Like, oh, it was crazy. But now like
Yeah.
I got it back a little bit. I'm not 100%. I ain't gonna say that.
Did you?
But I do feel pretty good, you know? And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And it's like it kind of like I miss like the rush, you know, like
Yeah.
the practices before meet, like the day before meet when you just working on starts and stance and this and that.
Yeah.
It's like it's the little things like coming out of your blood. It's like, oh man, I miss it so much.
Yeah. The adrenaline. I miss that.
And it's like the crazy part is like track wasn't like my favorite sport like growing up. You know,
Yeah.
like in middle school, I was never like, oh, I want to be a track star or I even want to do track. But like when I started and then when I stopped, I watch others do. I'm like, man, like I kind of miss those track meets, them long Saturdays. I miss them a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Track's life.
Oh yeah. Man, how's like life been for you? Like post, like us graduating from college. Like how's that adjustment been?
I can't say it's been bad to me. I mean, it's been good. It's been a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm adulting too soon, though. You know, I mean, I'm turning 24 today, so I feel old.
Yeah.
I don't know. We graduated. I got a full-time job. I'm doing my master's. I'm boring. I feel like I'm just a boring person now.
She said she feels like she in her 30s already.
My body feels like it. You stop lifting for your sport and trying to get back into it. I'm like, I am so out of shape.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was the only one. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So at first I'm like, I do my push-ups in there, like around the house. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna be like cool. Like, I'm like, let me go hit the field. Feel nice outside. I hit the field. My hamstring. I was like, all right, let me start back lifting. I'm like squatting like 135. Come on now. I'm getting low. I was like, wait, this ain't never. This is where I'm starting from.
Exactly. Can you imagine doing a workout with Z right now? I don't think I'd survive.
I'll pass out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For sure. Like, there's no way we win.
I'll be the guy that people is like, are you serious? Are you really dead right now?
Exactly.
Oh man, but Z was really cool, man.
Bro, have you talked to him at all since you graduated?
I haven't talked to Z in a minute. But like I had like some of my most like memorable moments. Like the most fun I ever had in the weight room was with him. And it's like the crazy part is like our lifting was maybe like 35 minutes to 40 minutes at the most.
Right.
Like, got so much done. And it was like I would actually feel like, oh, we done did something today. I activated something different today. I like this.
You were definitely leaving that room sweating, that's for sure.
Oh my shirt used to be drenched, man.
His warm-ups were a workout. Like, oh man, what a guy.
Yeah. Then it's like something else, like especially as of recently, I've been watching like these little like college football, like week 1 was like yesterday Nebraska and Illinois played.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, man, I'm really looking forward to like just being a fan of UIU now. I for like homecoming, I'm for sure coming down. I have to.
Okay.
I was looking like on the website and stuff. Just I was like, I gotta come down for home. And it's like just watching like other colleges play in general. I'm just like, I just want to be a fan again. I just want to see what it feels like to be a fan. You know?
Yeah.
I just to watch everybody will feel like what? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Now.
I think I'm still accepting that fact. Like when I go to track meets, I'm like, kind of wish I was in the uniform, but I also like being on this side at the same time. Less work, less commitment. It's more relaxed.
I'm telling you, like, you don't gotta worry about snaps. I gotta drink this much water today because if I don't, I'm gonna get a cramp at practice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so like your plate is just more cleared up now, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure, man. Like,
What you
what?
been up to though?
Oh man, some of everything really. I've
Yeah.
really just been like, I feel like I've been like you know, like pizza crust, pizza dough is like before they make it, they just like just
Yeah.
stretching it out and this and that. Like I've just been finding out like I just really been exploring me and like learning new things about myself and like just trying different things along the way. And
That's
then it's
awesome.
like like throughout this like this whole year, like I've really been learning things about myself that I didn't know and like just trying things I never thought I would ever like really try before. You
Yeah.
know, I'm just like, wait, what? I'm doing what? Like I'm like right now, like me and my boy Corey, we're working on a book right now, and it's like before, like I've never really thought about,
What?
oh, yeah, yeah,
That's so cool. I better get a
yeah,
copy of it.
oh, yeah, for sure. We got like 22,000 some words so far. Yeah,
Ooh, gay.
yeah, and it's like, man, like before this, I would have never thought like, oh, like I'm gonna be writing. Growing up, I was like
Hmm.
reading. It's cool, you know. It's a fun experience. You learn different things and this and that. But I was never doing that. Oh, I gotta write something. Oh, I'm looking forward to
Right.
it. Especially like even like in basic comp as a freshman, I was like, oh my god, I gotta write a 3-page paper. I gotta write a 5-page paper. Oh, this shit is trash. But like
Yeah.
looking now, I'm just like, wait, what?
2,200. Holy cow.
Yeah, you know. And it's like even like doing stuff like with the podcast, like with Justin, like
Yeah. Did
yeah,
you ever think you would be doing that?
to be honest, no. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he came to me and then it took me like probably like a couple months or so. I'm just like, shit, sure. And like we
Yeah.
recorded, like, okay, this is cool, this is decent. But then after we graduated, I was like, oh snap, like this is really fun. And I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying doing this. But I was never the one to be like, oh, I gotta like have my own podcast. Like I used to enjoy, I still do enjoy listening to like the different ones, but I never thought to myself, oh, I need to have one, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like the way the
That's
cards
so cool.
unfold. I'm just like, wow, wow, this is crazy.
I
Yeah,
remember when you posted your first episode, I was like, this can't be like Brandon Common. Like, no. No way. Like you're definitely a personable person, like easy to talk to, but I was like, podcast?
yeah,
So that's super cool. Like kudos to you too. It's awesome. Awesome work.
yeah, I appreciate it, man. You really gotta give up to my guy Justin Foley, man. Like he had the idea. He was like, bro, like we talk so much, like we might as well record it. He was like, man, like it'd be dope, like for people to hear the conversations we had. I'm just like, okay, sure. I don't know. I just said, I didn't want to. Oh, that's a good idea, you know. But I never
Yeah.
really thought to follow up with it. But then like eventually I did. I was like, yeah, sure. And like we did. I'm just like, okay, it's cool. It's something we do every now and then. Then like we got to
Decent.
doing it like for like the oh, sir, Dunler. I think her name was Dunler. Nicole Dunler, I think was her name. She's like a
Oh,
communication.
English. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Like we had like a couple of classes like of hers, and like she was just have us doing like little stuff. Like I remember one time like Justin was like he had to call a basketball game in like one of the women's basketball games. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And he's like, bro, like you could like just hop on with me. And I did. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
I bet that was.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool.
Yeah, we still, me, him, and SJ, we still talk about that like to this day.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, man.
Lifelong memories from YU. There it is. You know?
That's fact. And it's like it's kind of like crazy, like how many like I have like you are you. Cause like at first, you know, like when you're there, like as a student, you hear like a lot of people like, man, like I don't, man, this town is so small. Like, this shit sucks. Like it's like you hear all the complaints and this and that, but it's like after people leave, you have something like I miss it. Yeah, I miss
Yeah.
Iowa. Like, I want to come back to Iowa. And you hear it all. I was like,
Do it.
yeah, and it's like, man, like I was like, it's dope, fam. It's dope. It was a great experience, you know. Met some dope people. Met the track legend yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Come on now, and
We were friends before I even like, started doing well in track. Like we were like super close freshman year.
bro, us. I still remember like the first time we met. I still remember. It was like no, I think it's probably like the second time. It wasn't the first time. I know we had a class
Okay,
together.
hit me with it.
When it was like we was downstairs and
SV.
what? No, it was the other one. The one with all the
Garvey?
freshmen. Yeah, downstairs in Garvey. And we had like a paper or something, but she was like really like working on it. And like I was just walking like past, and I was like with one of my friends, and like he like sat down. You know, like we was like watching. You guys was like watching a movie or something, and like we just joined. Johnson,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. I think
Oh,
that was the first time.
it was. That was the first time.
I, I think so.
Yeah, that
Who
was.
was it? Who were you with? I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh. It wasn't Kevin. It wasn't Quan.
It was real. It had to be real, then. If it wasn't Cameron Cohen, it had to be too real. It had to be real.
Yeah. Yes. He sat down first, I think.
Yeah, cause at first, like I was hanging out with Colin and Kevin, we knew he was like downstairs. I'm like, what is he doing? So I came down, like you guys
Yeah.
like watching the movie, so oh okay. And then like you was like working on the paper, and I was like, jeez, I most definitely did forget about that. I most
Oh yeah. What class were we in? Was that no, it wasn't college success.
it was her. I remember the
That's like
teacher's name was like Glander, Miss Glander. I remember that for sure.
it was like general psychology. That's right.
That was like, and then like, was it that night we went like to a soft? It was like a no, it was like a slow pitch baseball game. I think. Was it that night or was it like the next night or something?
In Fayette, probably like one of those nights.
Yeah, because I remember that we went to like I think it was like one of your brother's games or something like that, and then we went to Hardy's, and then I spent the night with you in alley.
SV.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And then you went to the volleyball tournament with me the next day.
Oh yeah.
We had some adventures.
Oh, that's like the one like my favorite. I think that's like one of the best things about college is like on a day to day, like you never really know what you're gonna do, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like the opportunity like to meet new people. I can meet people from different backgrounds and stuff like that shit is like dope, you know.
Yeah.
Cause
I
I'm
agree. I
like,
think UIU
what did I say?
being so UIU being so small, I don't think people give it the fair chance where you get like we haven't really hung out since freshman year, I would say.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
But we're picking up right where we left off. You know what I mean? Like those are the best kind of friendships.
That's facts. That's facts, man. That's how it was like I ain't like when me and Kristen we talked. Bro, like we talked for almost like 2 hours. And it was like, bro, like we haven't like before then, like we probably haven't talked probably since like the football season, you know?
Yeah.
But then like we like the way our conversation was flowing, it took me back to when me and him were both freshmen, you know?
Yeah.
All right, this is crazy, but it was dope, you know?
Dude, that's a guy that's like, taking off after college.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's
I've been peeping like the different things like he's been doing. I'm like, man, that's just it's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
And like I enjoy like seeing like people like from our class or like even like people that attend UIU. Like I enjoy like seeing like the stuff they're doing like after they leave, you know.
Yeah.
Like
just seeing like where they're at.
Yeah, like Dylan. This guy he published his own book, like a poetry book. And like
yeah.
and he has his own little gaming like entertainment company. Like what? I'm like, dog, this shit is. And he's on Twitch getting paid, and he's like playing with professional musicians. Like, man, I'm just
Holy
like,
cow.
oh my god, like this is dope, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just like little things like that, man. It's like it's so amazing.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
Yeah,
crazy.
Man, like, how did you feel like when our senior year was cut short?
Oh, that's tough because when it was cut short, I was at like indoor nationals. Like I was at like the highlight of my career in that, for that year in a sense. And
yeah,
I just walked away from it.
Sheesh.
Like that was the end of competition for me. So I don't know, bittersweet about senior year, I think.
Okay.
Like we didn't get to share that moment with all our classmates walking across the stage, shaking President Duffy's hand one last time. So I don't know.
I feel you on that, man. I'm not gonna lie, like me and Justin, like before, because I know like he was like going to nationals, like well, he's like getting prepared like to go to nationals like for wrestling and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like we was like, all right, once we come back, man, we gonna be hitting the bike trails, like, 'cause you know, like at the rec, like you could rent bikes and this and that. And like
yeah,
we had,
yeah.
oh man, like at the senior function, like we about to go crazy. That'd be so much fun. Like, bro, we was like starting to put like, what color you wearing? What color am I gonna wear? Like we was like just like putting stuff together. Like, oh my gosh, like Tim was like, oh, the block party too. The block party our senior year, we're gonna go
Yeah,
crazy. Like we have to, you know.
right.
But not to have that. It's just like damn, you know.
Doesn't it feel like it, in a sense it just wasn't completed?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Like
we got
that
like no real
chapter's
closure.
yeah, chapter's still open, like we gotta come back to Fayette, throw a block party for our class, little class reunion.
Oh, low key, like I feel like you could organize. I feel
Do
like
you remember Caitlin Hines, my teammate?
yeah, yeah.
So me and her were like, we need to have a class reunion. Like we just have to.
Like real, like seriously, like that's for real. Like that has to happen.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I think a lot of people would come back from our class.
I believe a lot. I think damn near everybody would like, unless like they're like back overseas, like there's like transfer students.
Right. If they're yeah.
But I feel like besides like the transfer students, I think everybody else would like be completely down with it. Cause I feel like a lot of people like since like they graduated and stuff like live close, you know,
Yeah.
in a sense, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like everybody wants that just that closure, that sense of closure that we never really got, you know.
Yeah. And I think our class was one of the closest. Like we all got along.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I'm not. I feel like those like events that they had like our freshman year, like when freshmen like first on campus and this and that. I feel like everybody in our class like really like went to those, and like those moments and memories we had like they like connected everybody in a way, you know.
100%. I agree. Yeah.
Like there's been times when people be like, oh, like aren't you the one like that had the peanut butter in the bag like during the comedian show? I was like, yeah, yeah, that's me. That
Oh
was
my
me.
gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Superstar with the tub of peanut butter. That's right.
You had to have some protein on the go. You know, a mobile
Oh
meal,
my god.
one would say. You know,
Yeah.
I was kind of like before my time, like Uber Eats and it was out and stuff like that. It's out now, but like I was doing it for myself. You know, so I was like,
Yeah.
I could take claim to that if I really want to, but that's too much. You know.
For sure.
But
Oh,
what else are
crazy.
some like your favorite like takeaways from like your college experience?
Honestly, I hated college success, the class we had to take as freshmen. But like looking back on it, I'm like, holy cow, like we actually benefited from that class. Um, I don't know. I think it's kind of cliche, but I think I really learned time organization, time management.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just being a full-time employee, still taking classes. I have a 2-year-old fur baby. So like just balancing life
Yeah, that's
are the
good.
best thing.
I
What about
feel
you? What's your biggest takeaway from college?
man, just take it all, like take in each and every moment, be in the moment, and just take it all in because if you don't, you're gonna be like you're gonna regret that you took it for granted. He's like, damn, I missed out on really enjoying the moment. So then you're gonna spend
Hey,
time trying to recreate this moment. But like that moment is already past.
yeah, that's good. Especially like us going to UAU, small campus, like make the most of your college experience.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like I can actually look back and say like I've really made the most out of it. You know, like especially like I got the people we met, like the moments like we had on and off campus, like even like at the basketball games and stuff. Oh my, like it was just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I definitely think you're one of the people who made the most, absolute most out of the college days.
I'm for sure like I knew like going into college, like coming in, like my godmother, like she told me like college is like it's whatever you make it. And I was like, damn,
Yeah.
okay. And she's like, that's like she said that's the best advice I can give you. So like, she's like, if you don't make the most out of it, you're not gonna enjoy it. But if you do, like, you can really look back and say like, oh shit, I had a great time. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, so now I have to really expand outside of my comfort zone, you know. And I was
Yeah.
like, just like doing that, I feel like it was priceless because like I could think about some crazy nights, some nights I would never forget, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause
What made you choose UAU? I forget. Like why did you choose UAU?
Because I got accepted because me, Quan, and Kevin got accepted. I was like, that was really the main reason.
And you're like, yep, we're going.
I was like, shit, why not? Cause like it was like close to in like our senior year anyway. And I was like, I'll say like around like March. I was like, I still didn't have an idea like where am I gonna go next year? I know I'm gonna go off to
Yeah.
school, but like where? And then like all the Illinois schools, like it was like rumblings like in the news and stuff like reports, oh like the state schools is gonna shut down in Illinois. So I'm like, I don't want to go to a school that doesn't exist like in 2 years.
Yeah.
So I gotta go out of state somewhere. And then I remember one day like me and Quan was hanging out, and then Kev was like, he was like doing like one of the visits or whatever, and like he got the showing us like the SV. So I was like, oh snap, like that's decent.
Yeah.
I said I could picture myself there, and he's like, and Quan's like, yeah, I just applied, and I was like, shit, I'm about to apply now. So when I went home, I applied, and probably like a few weeks later, like I got accepted. Like we all were accepted. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was amazing.
I remember your guys' little squad.
Oh yeah.
Good
Yeah.
guys, group of good guys, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know, Quan got a junior now.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Precious.
wow. You know,
Yeah.
it kind of shows like,
Crazy.
oh snap, like we're actually like getting older now. We're at the
Right,
point
like-
in our lives where we used to be like when kids were like, oh, I can't wait to get to this age. I'm gonna do this and that. But it's like now we're actually of that age.
Exactly. Like I still think that finds me in awe. Like turning 24, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, like really? Because what? You just turned 23, right? Last week?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Crazy.
Yeah, like it just like blows my mind. I was like, oh snaps! Like I really had to like after I woke up and stuff. Like I actually started getting ready for the day. I was like, oh snaps! Like I'm 23 now. Like wait, what? Because like even when I turned like 22, like it never really hit me until somebody asked me like, how old are you? 20. Oh snaps! I'm really what?
Yeah.
Oh snaps! And then it's like I think back to like when I was younger. I'd be like, oh man, like. Oh, I want to go to college. Like I want to be a college athlete and this and that. I want to graduate. And I look back like, oh snaps! Like I really did those things.
Yeah. Like when you're in high school, you're like, I can't wait to turn 21. Then you get to college, you turn 21, you're like, what is life now? You're like, what's next for me?
Yeah.
And now we're in those moments.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's like wow, and it's like now we can really actually appreciate it because you know like when you're younger, like you kind of like moments just come and go and this and that, and you don't understand that. But now we have the complete understanding to like, okay, we are able to enjoy and just soak up each moment, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like I remember like over the summer I went to Milwaukee to watch the White Sox game. Yeah. I watched the Milwaukee Brewers versus the White Sox. And it was like it was so random though. Like me and my boy Real, we were just talking on the phone. It was like, cause he's watching the Cubs game at first, and the Cubs just won. And I didn't feel pretty decent outside. I just wish the White Sox was playing at home. And like we looked to see like how far like Milwaukee is. And he's like, oh, so that's only like an hour and a half, if that. And he's like, man, I'm like, I guess I'll see how much the tickets are. It's probably something crazy. Probably like tickets aren't available. And then they were. And then I was like, what you want to go? I said, you want to go? I said, it don't matter. And we end up going. And I was like, wow, this is crazy, you know.
That's
and I was like my first professional baseball game I ever went to, you know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's so cool. Like you just kind of did it spur of the moment, you know. Like yeah, let's go. Why not? Why not us?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like kind of like the mindset to adapt, like just to grow and like go further, you know. Because like we can like people can like easily get down like man like I don't think I can do this and that. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm unsure of myself. But it's like, why not? Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like really, why not? You know?
I feel like even like throughout college, I had the best life talks with you. Like I needed this talk right now. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, like you're easy to talk to. You know, and
Yeah.
like your personality is so like hilarious, but it's chill at the same time. You know,
Say right back at you.
like he do like he like little things. Like, oh man, like, that's funny, but it's like also like he's just like so chill. Like you like it's never like nothing ever feels like forced. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like conversations happen just to keep on flowing and this and that. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. But I really, is there anything else you like to tell the people?
Man, I feel like I'm like preaching to the choir, but I don't know. Like just take more chances,
Okay,
and just like you said, live in the moment, be in the moment as much as you can.
for sure, for sure.
College goes by faster than people tell you it will.
Ain't
Especially
that
at
the
UAU.
real? Ain't
Yeah.
that the real? Oh my gosh, man. And
Yeah.
Brinn, I like to thank you for coming on the show. You know,
Absolutely. I'm
I
so glad
know.
you snapped me.
Oh, for sure. I was like, man, I gotta get Brent on though. I gotta get the legend on. Like, why not? You feel me? Like, there's like other like young ladies that might look up to you, like seeing the records you made and this and that, and seeing like the path you forged for yourself. So I was like, why not? You know, Brent's a cool person. She's a dope individual. I gotta have her on the show. It's only right.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. You go let the people know where they can follow you at, man.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What? I'm on all the socials. I follow
Okay.
you on everything.
Well, like tell them like your IG, like your name is your ad name.
I think it's just Brinn K.
Okay.
K-A-Y is my middle name. You think I
Okay.
know my handles? Come on.
I don't know. Some people do.
Yeah, Brinn K. No spaces.
All right, but
That's my
hey,
Instagram.
y'all heard it here first. Now go follow her. Go show her some love. Go
Yeah.
wish her a happy birthday. Well, by the time this come out, go wish her a happy belated birthday. If you haven't wished her a happy birthday yet, go show her some love. She's a loving person. She's a dope individual. She's a legend, a track star. That's
You're gonna make my head explode. My ego's gonna explode. I'm gonna walk away from this like, all right, I'm going back out for track.
hey, why not?
Oh my, hey, there we go. Take chances.
Oh man. And that's it from the latest episode of Checking In with Brando. And thank you, Britt, for coming on. It's been a
You're so
blast. It's been
welcome.
a great convo.
Thanks for having me.
And that's it.